determine if you like it or not. So, first things first, fact of the day, right? April 24th, 1862, David Farragut Union ships slipped past Forts St. Philip and Jackson, right? Just a fact, right? Just a fact of the day, all right? We're going to talk about the Emmett Till story. You heard about Emmett Till? They don't really teach you about Emmett Till, right? Emmett Till. I am going to tell you a little bit about Emmett Till. Who's this? I'm going to give you a quote. You tell me if you know this woman. You know this woman?
Yeah.
When you read it, who is it?
Rosa Parks.
Rosa Parks, right? She was tired and she sat in the first available seat, right? She sat down. She was arrested for doing so. Why? In that time, why was she arrested for doing it?
Because
what was different about now and then? What was the difference?
that white people have to sit in front and black people had to sit in the back.
Caucasian. Right? Don't say white. White's the color. Black's the color. Caucasian, African American. Alright? That's Rosa Parks. The only thing Rosa Parks thought about was the boy Emmett Till. Right? This is what we're talking about. The bus driver told her to move or I'll call the police. She said call them. Right? That was Rosa Parks there. Emmett Till, on the other hand, Emmett Till spent time begging his mother to let him go visit relatives in Mississippi. At those times, Mississippi was not like Staten Island, New York. You know what I'm saying? So if you looked at a Caucasian person, if you spoke to, if you whistled at, they will want to hang you for it. Young boys too. Alright? His mother finally relented and told him to be careful and bow to a white person and do it willingly. See what I'm saying? So if a white person was walking down the street, let's say you were walking on this side of the sidewalk, right? A white person walking, Caucasian person is walking on the same sidewalk as you. You literally will have to cross the street just to let them walk down the sidewalk. Got that? That's what his mother was telling him. Just bow down to them. Don't give him a fuss or anything like that. Here's a picture of Emmett Till and his mom. Right? You see how young he looks? Yeah, he's not an old person, right? Reverend Moses Wright. Moses was Emmett Till's grand uncle. Was excited to have him come for a visit. That's who Emmett Till was visiting when he went to Mississippi. Right now, his grand uncle had been down there for years. That's where he lived. Right? On August 20th, 1955, Emmett and his 17-year-old cousin, Curtis, boarded a train bound for Money, Mississippi. So now they're on the train. They're traveling around in Mississippi. They're not with his grand uncle anymore. They're traveling elsewhere